Originally, as a 17 or 18-year-old girl going into college, I knew of the danger that was possible by going into college, and I knew many rape victims, many home invasion victims, and I learned that I needed to be prepared. And so I looked around for different seminars or different ways that I could learn self-defense, and all of them were just sitting in a chair listening to someone talk. That was not what I needed. I knew that when stress comes, having a lot of head knowledge wouldn't do me a lot of good. Then I was told by a boss of mine to look into Krav Maga. He had gone to Israel and heard of what Krav Maga was about. And so I literally just got on the internet, looked up Krav Maga schools, and found one in East Texas. So a friend of mine came, went to the first class, and I never knew what would become of it, that it would become a long-term passion of mine. And it just was taken from there. After the first class, I knew that was where I was supposed to be. That was one of the things that really drew me to Krav Maga, was the aspect that this could work for a woman. And the more I did it, the more passionate I became of, this is where women need to be. And so many women think, I'm not strong enough, I'm not good enough, I'm not athletic enough to be here. As a woman, I know that I struggled a lot, especially younger, a few years ago, even now, with my confidence levels. And I know majority of women do. Insecurities rule us, fears rule us. You as a woman are able to see goals that can be accomplished in ways that really are practically available to you to protect yourself. You recognize this is possible with training. I can learn how to do this. Your confidence can go from just a stair step. Each time you come, each time you reach a little past your limit. Krav Maga, when it was originated in Israel. When it was originated, the purpose was for it to be able to work for older men, for women, for people that, all kinds of people that are in their military. And that was one of the things that really drew me to Krav Maga, was the aspect that this could work for a woman. And the more I did it, the more passionate I became of, this is where women need to be. And so many women think, I'm not strong enough, I'm not good enough, I'm not athletic enough to be here. And one of the first things that you learn is this can work for you. This can work for a child. This can work for an old adult. And East Texas Krav Maga in particular has some that are 60s. It has some that are 13. Has women, men. Women in particular need to be here. And the moment that we as women take responsibility and confidence in taking care of ourselves and learning how to defend ourselves is the moment that all of the bad guys, so to say, can be rendered useless. And we can then take a step towards protecting ourselves, protecting our children, and teaching others how to protect themselves too. Attacking the attack is one of the main principles that you learn at East Texas Krav Maga. That is one of my favorite principles, because East Texas Krav Maga is a safe environment that you are able to learn how to be aggressive in. I'm not a naturally aggressive person. My family always laughs. I'm the youngest, and I was always kind of the one that didn't talk. I was very passive, didn't like confrontation. So being in an environment where I was able to learn how to be aggressive, where I was able to be pushed to a mindset where I moved from a victim mentality, from a defensive mentality into an aggressive mentality, was something that changed my life more than just East Texas Krav Maga. You are to never quit. There is no circumstance, there is no person that can stand in the way of your future. It is all about how you respond to your circumstances. If you never quit, and you fight through, you will be amazed at what will come through a circumstance that seems impossible. And that is one of the huge things that I've learned at East Texas Krav Maga. The environment that East Texas Krav Maga produces is one of a family, one that encourages one another, one that loves one another and protects one another. And yet you can come into training and you can train hard. And every technique that we do here has a safety component, a safety in training, where you are able to know that you are going to leave safe, but you are also going to change and transform your mind into a new aggressive mentality, a new fighting mentality that can change your life whenever you're on the streets. And you can actually defend yourself with a confidence in knowing that you can react in those circumstances in an offensive state instead of a defensive state. As instructors, we never arrive. If anything, when I became an instructor, I realized how often I need to be training. My training was upped exponentially when I became an instructor. I have a lot of people that are like, oh, so you can basically kill me now. Like, you don't need to train anymore. You're totally, you've learned all that you're going to learn. That is the exact opposite of what happened when I became an instructor. We have gotten a lot of opportunities to continue to train. And that is one of the things that I'm so grateful for, that the longer I'm in it, the more I train in it, the more I teach, the more I want to do, and the further I push myself, as well as all the other instructors push themselves to learn more, to train more, and to become better so that we can be more effective in the way that we teach. One of the funnest things in my life right now, and the things I'm most passionate about, is teaching at East Texas Krav Maga. There is nothing more invigorating and exciting to see people step past their comfort zone, achieve their goals, and reach a confidence level that they never thought would be possible. It has changed my life to teach at East Texas Krav Maga. When I come in, it is not anything that I feel obligated to do, but it is something that drives me, something that is ironically encouraging to me when I am able to encourage and teach others and watch them reach a level that they didn't think that they could. I love it.